Hello Facebook people, I'm Konstantinos, and today we're going to talk about marketing theory and why sometimes it's not applicable when we talk about the meta algorithm. The thing that I want to touch today is a little bit of more theory, but with a little bit of meta algorithm inside. So we're going to talk about the 5 stages of Eugene Schwartz. Let's start and let's analyze first of all the 5 stages so that you will know what it is. Hi guys, I would like to interrupt this video in order to talk to you about my Facebook ads course. It took me 6 months of video editing everything and 3 months of video shooting. And because of that, I have created the best Facebook ad course in the world. Inside, you're going to find super advanced information, but information also for beginners. It takes you by the hand in order to teach you how to do Facebook ads from the beginner level to super advanced level. It has inside Loom videos from cost caps, bid caps, Loom videos from CBO, ASC optimization. It has chosen 5 sessions, inner circle sessions, and it has a lot of theory with whiteboard, also strategies that are working all of these years, things that I have developed, things that I know that are working because I have spent millions and millions on the platform. Currently, I'm spending between 5 and 10 million every month, sometimes it's even more, across 30 accounts, and I have access to many more. So I know what is currently working and all the latest trends, and this is what I'm doing inside the course. I'm showing you live ad accounts with real spend and what is working right now. And if you want, you can click the link below, you can go and you can check some videos that I have open free for you so that you can check if you like the course or not and decide if you want to buy it or not. I will see you there. Top of the funnel, stage 5 or 1, how you want to call it. We call it stage 1. It's the top of the funnel. It's the people who are unaware. People that they don't know that they have a problem. So you have to do ads in order to tell them that that this problem exists. For example, they are snoring, but they are not treating it as a problem. They're just used to it. Maybe you can tell them that snoring is gonna cause you this and this and this, so you are addressing the problem. Maybe somebody is fat like me, for example, just live his life, and you just tell him that if you're fat, you might have this problem and this problem, this problem. So you are going to educate someone about the problem. The other stage is problem aware. People that they know, like me, that they're fat, but they don't know a solution. For example, a prescription, a pill like Ozempic and all of these things that people take. Or they don't know about a program that is going to help them to actually lose weight while they're eating normal calories without feeling this starving feeling or whatever. This is something that you're going to use when you're doing ads and you're having the solution and you're just addressing mostly to people that they know, for example, that they have acne and that it's going to be treated like this and this and this, and you're offering a solution. Next one is the people that they are aware of the solution, so they know that there is a solution, which means that they know all the previous also. They know also the problem, they know that there is a solution, but they don't know that you are the one that you're offering the solution. So basically in this case, we are having people that they're just informing and they're doing more branding, that we are also here, we are offering this solution, you know about the solution. So instead of you buying it from this person or this brand, buy it from us, we are better for this and this and this reason. The fourth one is the people that they actually know about you, but they are not yet convinced that you are the one that they want to use, the brand I mean. So this is the point that you're doing ads like us vs them, reviews, trying to convince them and all of that. This is the stage that they are the people that they are actually knowing the solution, knowing that there is a problem, and they know about your brand also that you're offering the solution, but they are still not convinced that they're going to use you. So the previous is called product aware, and then we go to the cost aware, which is basically the people that they know all the previous, but they are hesitant on the cost. So they don't know if they're going to convert because of the cost and all of that. This is the point that you can do different offers, like give them a discount, tell them for the first order they will take this and that, just to make them convert so that they can start learning about the brand, having the feeling of unpackaging, if you have a good experience, seeing the product itself and maybe being convinced more to buy and become repeated customers and all of that. So the last one is the most aware, and they're just people that are just going to be convinced by an offer or something if they haven't converted yet. Maybe in this category they fall people also that they have converted. This is the most simple ads that you're going to do. You're just going to show the product or the brand or whatever, and people already know. So they don't need a lot of effort. Basically, most of the times these are retargeting ads also, and not cold traffic ads. So why am I saying all of that? First of all, because it's nice to talk about marketing theory, I love it. I really like to analyze it and stuff. Is it applicable? The answer is no, and I will tell you why. What happened after the iOS update? We are having less targeting of people, less data within the platform. How does Meta fix this kind of thing? They fixed it by doing more retargeting audience inside our cold traffic ads. What does this mean? That back in the day we were having funnels and completely different campaigns. Maybe this is for the stage 1, stage 2, stage 3 with different videos, different philosophy that they were going to address to the different stages, and they were having pretty distinct audience for each one of them so that they can be able to target these specific stages and different people. Now we cannot do this anymore. And the reason is that we are having so much retargeting coming. If we exclude all of the past customers or exclude visitors and stuff, the results are even worse. Why? Because we are just removing the fix of Meta, which is that we are having less data, so we try to put more data within the campaigns so that they are going to optimize and they're going to have good results. Meta, by actually fixing this, doing this small fix with the retargeting, it broke something else.
Nice job, team.
And it broke basically the top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel campaigns that we used to do, and now we do just top of funnel campaigns. We have also the retargeting going inside there, and we don't want to just do retargeting campaigns unless if we have specific cases that we need it. We don't do retargeting because we don't want these sales to be the sales that Meta is going to steal from SMS, email marketing, Google. We don't want them to be stolen to go into a retargeting campaign that is not going to offer anything. But if they're going to be stolen to go into a cold traffic campaign that's going to optimize with more data, get more data, find more people based on this data, then it's going to be a good use for that. We're not going to do this separation of middle of funnel, bottom of funnel. We're going to do less retargeting because the retargeting now goes to cold. For sure, we're not going to have these distinct stages of Eugene Schwartz, and it's going to be something like all together in one campaign with all of these people. Of course, we can do a little bit of separation if we're just going to do different campaigns with a different philosophy for most aware, problem aware, and all of that, and try to educate people. But at the end of the day, there's going to be also people from the completely aware that they're going to come to the top of funnel and they're going to convert also inside these ads. And again, the marketing theory is completely correct. And it's going to be always there. And it's going to be correct always that these are the 5 stages of awareness. Perfect. But we have to also see how the algorithm is working and the changes that have been done within the algorithm. And if we see those, we're going to understand that it's not applicable anymore to have different campaigns for each one of the different stages. So what am I going to do is what I'm hearing you saying. You are going to adapt. If you have smaller budgets, you are going to do what I'm saying. You're going to have all of these different concepts and ideas. You're going to try to go for different hot pockets, but I understand that there's not going to be a clear separation of these stages, and you're going to have more retargeting inside your cold traffic ads. So you're going to take from stage 5 and 4 people to the stage 1, and this is how it's gonna be. If you're having bigger budgets, you can have separation because it's the same thing as the effect that we see when we target multiple countries. For example, if you do 100 spend and you're doing USA with a lot of other countries, I'm talking about the top 20 countries, because if you put India or Pakistan, for example, maybe because of the lower CPM, Meta is going to spend more there. But if you do the top 20 countries in USA, you will see that most of the spend is going to go to USA. In the same way, if you do this though with 50K budget on a day, you're going to see that it's going to spend enough across the board. The same thing is going to happen also when you're going to do different campaigns for the different stages and you put enough budget. Of course, you need to have a massive product. You need to have good creatives that are going to help you scale, maybe cooperation, partnership ads, influencers, and all of that. At the end of the day, what I want you to understand is that on the smaller budgets, there's no way for you that you're going to have this clear separation of funnels. On bigger budgets, it is possible. This is how big brands like True Classic has done it. I think that we have videos that we have shown all of these different stages and how they have different videos explaining different angles and all of that, scaling with multiple campaigns from different angles. In the smaller budgets, You will just have to adapt and make different angle creatives, but understand that it's not going to be a separation of the stages, which is going to be so distinct as we can see it on much bigger budgets. Don't forget that if you want to learn more, you can check my book, you can check my course. Inside there we have theory about all of that, but we have also a lot of implementation with live ad accounts, with a lot of different strategies. We have also Loom videos with live videos, and the course is still going to be on an offer until the end of the year, since many of you asked it and you wanted to keep the offer. You can see also all the reviews on Trustpilot, and there's also a free version for you to see how the course looks and feels like. There's also my Chosen 5 program, mentorship program, daily calls. All the spots are filled after the huge success that we had with all the students on the Black Friday period. I guess everyone is going to stay, but we will see from the start of the next year. Talk to me, maybe I can have a spot. Until we meet again, guys, be creative and be consistent.